Starting to become like a normal person, getting up at a normal time. Always wanting to get up early. They say that getting up early makes it so that you have a much more productive day. I don't know about all that. But, whatever. I'm tired as hell still. Not fully awake. But I need to start getting back on track when it comes to weighing in and dieting and stuff. So, gonna weigh myself this morning. I predict that it will be very, very heavy because I'm getting up early, so I'm weighing myself way earlier than I usually do. And also haven't been paying attention to the diet, so I have no idea what it's actually going to be, but predicting, not good. So let's go find out. Okay, so 277.2, that is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it seems as if my body has sort of created a new set point, because the few times that I've weighed myself throughout this process of not tracking really, my body really likes to be between 277 and 278. I have rarely budged throughout these two points here. So clearly, my body has settled into this new set point. It doesn't want to change from 277 because I've weighed 277 so many times. But that just means that we gotta, buckle down and continue to try to push past it if we're gonna see some progress. So, getting back on the train, waking up early, hoping that today's a good day. So, yeah, I gotta go wake up because I'm still half asleep. But I'm so tired, guys. I'm not upset about that weigh-in. What's going on, everyone? How you doing? I am dead tired. It's middle of the afternoon right now. It's actually 11:30. I'm about to hit the gym. This is way earlier than I usually do, but taking advantage of the fact that today, turns out I got nothing going on, and I got up super early, so this is the earliest I'm going to hit the gym in a while. I wanted to try to separate my cardio sessions into I completely split them from my lifting sessions. So usually I do traditional lift weights and do cardio after. But lately I've been wanting to, like I said, split the sessions up. And that's because, not necessarily just because of the interference effect, although that can play a role. And I'm just wanting to make sure that, there is no interference going on in terms of the cardio preventing any sort of adaptations from occurring, but mainly because I want my cardio sessions to be fueled properly, to have, not be coming in, not coming in and being super depleted while doing cardio, because I want to increase performance. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. I like performance. And that's why I hate cardio, because I'm so bad at it. It's ridiculous. But that's been easier said than done, splitting them up. So, and today is probably going to be one of the days where I don't do that. But I would rather do some cardio versus not doing any cardio, which is also kind of what I've been doing. At least the cardio that I want to do, which is sort of more intense stuff, because I want to get in better shape, that is taking a back seat. And pretty much cardio I've been doing is either just walking, so trying to get steps up, or some low impact, steady state cardio, which usually is just incline walking. So just been doing a lot of walking. as my cardio, and I wanted to kind of ratchet up the intensity because I want to get in better shape. But anyway, that's just kind of where my head's at for that. I don't know why I'm mentioning it. I haven't talked about cardio. I probably won't ever make it a big point, but because I'm so tired and because this is an unusual time for me and it's early enough that I think I can probably get away with this. Even though it's deload, I am going to be taking pre-workout today. And what I've got is Total War RTD. This is the Patriot flavor. I see these RTDs at my gas station that I go to sometimes. So if there's ever one that I like, oh, that's interesting. I haven't tried that one before. Whenever I get gas, I just pick one up just for the fun of it. Now, normally I'm not a huge fan of RTDs because I kind of question the efficacy of these ingredients when they're suspended in a fluid for a long period of time. That's why they're so much more effective in powder form. But I've had a couple of Total War RTDs and they perform just fine. This is obviously, there's something special about the flavor profile. Pretty standard stuff. So I'm anticipating a Rocket Pop flavor. Cheers, guys. It's pretty good. I'm getting, oh. I don't even need to assume. Check it out. Right there. Focus? Gonna focus? Ooh. I can't tell what's focusing. Come on, pick up the subject. Tart candy flavor. So it's like a sweet tart, which is definitely more the vibe I'm getting. That's actually very nice. I've been meaning to get a sweet tart flavor pre-workout. There was one way back in the day by good old GNC affiliate brand, Beyond Raw. They had a sweet tart, I believe, flavor, which was either an actual sweet tart flavor or some sort of like sour gummy worm type flavor. Now they did have a gummy worm flavor that was green. That was like a lime candy. I remember really liking that. I never got to pick that up. And of course, now they don't make it anymore. The only ones I've ever seen are like the Lit AF, which is their hardcore stem pre-workout, which is only 20 servings. And it's like an egregious like $55. Like insanity, bro. Not to say that pre-workout prices haven't gotten crazy in the recent years, but what the fuck? I'm not paying $55 for 20 servings. This is pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. I really fuck with this flavor. I would get a full tub of this, which is very nice. If you ever had like Smarties, I would say this leans more towards Smarties than like a sweet tart, although they could be the same thing. To be honest, I haven't had those in a long time. But this is giving me a lot of Smartie vibes, but it is tart. Like there's like a traditional raspberry tartness in there. We got deload Larson today. Thinking simple, probably $295, $300, something easy. I'm still debating on whether I want to swap it out for something. Thing with Larson is that I feel personally it is probably the best bench accessory lift. Like, I don't think there's any lift that comes close to being as good for your bench as Larson does. Like you could argue, like maybe close grip is like right there, which I'm doing both close grip and Larson, so that's good for me. I think the only thing that's better than a Larson press is if you have like a Buffalo bar, which is like a cambered bar, so you can really get down here, you know. A cambered bench bar is really good. As a matter of fact, if you had a Swiss bar, I think that you could get a lot of mileage out of a Swiss bar for your bench press. However, those require specialty bars, right? And a Larson is just a bench press without your legs. So you don't need a special bar for that. And you could do close grip on Larson too. It's the only thing that's keeping me from switching it out, is because it's so good. But those narrow benches, man, like I can't believe I fell off. That's actually never happened to me before. And another thing that I'm thinking about is, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm also thinking about taking out incline press, dumbbell incline press, and switching to a more specific variation. So probably going to go flat, maybe even flat neutral, just for some novelty. And if I do that, then I'm not doing, then literally the only sort of upper chest movement I'm doing is seated dumbbell. And that's almost not even, that's not really a chest movement, although it kind of is. But anyway, so that's the only thing I'm doing for the upper chest. So that kind of makes me think, hey, if I could do some rearranging, I could take my Larson, since I'm having trouble stabilizing on the bench, like to the point where I'm falling off. I could take my Larson, I swap it for incline bench, and then I take the dumbbell press and make it a flat. I'm not too sure if that evens everything out. And like I said, Larson is just such a good variation that I don't even know if it's worth it, but I'm just contemplating. These are things I'm thinking about during the deload week, because moving into the next block, I think whatever I pick, I'm going to keep for the rest of the program. So I'm going to finish this up right now. I like that. I like it a lot. We're going to head to the gym, get this upper body session done.
Here we go, y'all. Commentary section time. Larson press coming at you. Single at 6. I chose 295 pounds. Pretty easy. I mean, given what I've done on Larson press already at this point in time, I don't even know if any of these are accurate in terms of intensity. We have back down sets of 4, 255, 265. Pretty solid stuff. I'm still pretty tired. Today's workout is kind of subpar. Not like anything was too difficult, but that's also because I didn't load very heavy, of course, because it's deload. But it's just in general feeling obviously still very tired. The pre-workout helped a little bit. Actually, it helped me get a crazy pump. I haven't had a pump like this in a long time, but my entire shoulder girdle is pumped and my triceps were pumped and everything was feeling great. So there you go. 2 sets of 7 with 245 on the bench back off. We do bench press after Larson press, and I believe the weight is auto-generated, but I can't remember exactly how they generate the weight, to be honest. But hey, there you go. No issues on the bench press. Everything's moving great. I mean, this day is probably the easiest day of the week in general. So to do sort of a low effort day like this, on top of being the easiest day, it's breeze. It's almost active recovery, for real. Shoulder dumbbell press. All I really think about for these is if I'm going to keep them in, then I really got to push them hard. I would like to eventually get up to the 75s. That would be pretty cool. I think that might be an all-time PR. I have not done shoulder dumbbell press in a few years very seriously. So next up, we got crossbody cable tricep extensions. I recorded against the sun, so that's why this footage looks all whack. I'm so sorry. 2 sets of 15. This is one of my favorite tricep exercises so far, but you really got to be strict with your form. So you feel it a lot, though. When you're strict, you hold those elbows in place. It's one of the best tricep exercises I've ever had. Like, truly. I don't even know if I was doing them properly when I did them before. Hammer curls, 25 pounds, 2 sets of 10. I'm probably going to rotate out both the bicep movements that I've been doing and swap them with 2 different types of bicep movements. Just because I think this is probably smart. I don't really feel like I'm getting much out of it. And I'm kind of cooling on barbell curls in general. So I like to do more isolation, single joint, unilateral stuff for the biceps, because I'm focusing more on size now rather than helping with anything else. Incline shoulder wise, 2 sets of 15. These are staying in. There's really not much else to say, guys. I will admit that this is a very low energy, low effort one, but this day is low energy and low effort because it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and not much else to say. So, yeah, that's it.
What's going on, y'all? Back at the crib. Sorry for the little bit of a mess. I just did the laundry, so gotta unpack everything and then fold it and put it away. But yeah, so decent workout today. I'm still very, very tired. It's like only like at the time of this recording, it's like 4:15, and I'm already ready to go to sleep. It got really dark outside as I was driving home, like super overcast, like it's about to rain. So just putting myself in the mood to go to bed. But unfortunately, still got to make dinner, still got to do some work, and it's all right. It's all right. You know what? It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just tired. But we got one more day left in the deload week, and then it is time to start the new block. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to everything. I think I might have had something else to say at the end of this, but I forgot. So, yeah. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And that's basically it, man. I'll see you in the next one.